Hello and welcome. We have our question on the board. So at this point, you can go ahead and solve this question and let me know your answer in the comments, or you can follow along as I solve. Solution. So we have x plus y equals 6 and xy equals 6. So the first thing we can do is, this is our equation 1, that's equation 2. So let us take equation 1 and let us subtract y from both sides of the equation. So we have 6 minus y plus y and minus y, they both cancel out. So we have x equals 6 minus y. This is our equation 3. Now, what else? We know that xy is equal to 6. So let us plug in the value of x here. We know that our x is 6 minus y. So we have 6 minus y into y equals 6. Let us expand the bracket. So y multiplies 6 and y also multiplies minus y. So we have 6y minus y squared equals 6. If we subtract 6 from both sides, we have 6y minus y squared minus 6 equals 6 minus 6, and that will cancel out. And so we have 0 on that side. So we have minus y squared plus 6y minus 6 equals 0. Now to make the y squared positive, we have to multiply left and right side by minus 1. Okay, so now this becomes y squared minus 6y plus 6 equals 0. Now, this equation is in the form of a x squared plus b x plus c equals 0, where our a is equal to 1, our b is equal to minus 6, and our c is equal to 1. Sorry, equal to 6. Right. So our equation states that y is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Now, let us plug in the values of our a, b, and c. So now we have b is minus 6, so we have minus 6 plus or minus b squared, so that's minus 6 all squared, minus 4, a is 1, and then c is 6, all divided by 2 times 1. So y is equal to minus times minus gives us plus, so we have positive 6 plus or minus square root of minus 6 squared will give us 36, minus 6 times 4 times 1 is 24, all divided by 2. So y is equal to 6 plus or minus square root of 36 minus 24 will give us 6 from 4 is 2, 3 from 2 is 1, all divided by 2. Now this is also, we can rewrite this, what we have under the square root as 4 times 3, because 4 times 3 is 12, all divided by 2. Y is equal to 6 plus or minus, put them in separate square roots, so root 4 times root 3 divided by 2. So y is equal to 6 plus or minus 2 root 3 all divided by 2. And we can factor out 2 from the numerator, and we have 3 plus or minus root of 3 all divided by 2. and the 2's can cancel out. So therefore, our y is equal to 3 plus or minus root of 3, meaning that our y1 is 3 plus root 3, and our y2 is equal to 3 minus root 3. Now, if we recall that x is equal to 6 minus y, equation 3. So recall that x is equal to 6 minus y. So for y1 value, we plug it in here so we can get x1 value. And then for y2 value, we'll plug it in as well so that we can get x2 values. So for for x1, we have 6 minus y1, okay, which is 6 minus 3 plus root 3. And opening up the brackets or the parentheses, the minus multiplies positive 3 to give us minus 3. Minus multiplies positive root 3 to give us negative root 3. 6 minus 3 will give us 3 minus root 3. This is our x1 value. Now, if we go on to our x2 value, which will be 6 minus y2, okay? So we have 6 minus 3 minus root 3. So this becomes 6 minus 3. Minus times minus gives us positive root 3. And therefore we have 6 minus 3 will give us 3 plus root 3. This is our x2 value. So therefore we have that our x1 is 3 minus root 3 and y1 is equal to 3 plus root 3. And on this side we have that x2 is equal to 3 plus root 3, and then y2 is equal to 3 minus root 3. These 4 answers are the answers to the question. So we're going to go ahead and verify these answers just to confirm that they're correct. So our initial question states that x plus y is equal to 6, or x times y, or equation 2, x times y equals 6. So we can either pick any of the equations, equation 1 or 2, or we can test both equations and see if our answers are correct. So if we pick this one and test, so we have, using equation 1, we have 3 minus root 3 plus 3 plus root 3. Let us see if this is going to be equal to 6. And so minus root 3 plus root 3 will cancel out. And we'll have 3 plus 3 left, which is 6. And we can see that left-hand side is equal to right-hand side. So let us try it with equation 2. Equation 2 states x times y equals 6. And so we try 3 minus root 3 times 3 plus root 3. Is that going to be equal to 6? So let's multiply. 3 times 3 will give us 9 plus 3 root 3 minus 3 root 3 minus root 3 all squared, plus 3 root 3 minus 3 root 3 will cancel out. The square will cancel out the square root. And what do we have left? We have 9 minus 3, which is 6, which is also equal to 6, showing that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. All this just simply proves that our answers are correct. Okay, so if you learned something new today, make sure that you like this video, share this video, let me know what your impression is in the comment section. Anything at all. If there's any confusions, let me know in the comment section. I can make another video just to clarify. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.